Everyone, welcome to this week's Pinball Effects tournament video. First, I will talk about the Rome table, then we'll go over the scores, and then we'll go on to the next table, which will be Pasha. So I figured since we went with Rome last week, we'll travel to the Middle East and we'll play the table, the Zen Original Pasha, which released in 2010, and it's based off Middle Eastern folklore. So it's kind of like Zen's version of Tales of the Arabian Nights. So that will be for this week. But let's jump right into Rome and let's talk about the table. So I think the first thing that I want to mention is I kind of want to talk to you just a little bit about how Roman culture has impacted the world and modern Western culture today. Because that's, I think it's a huge thing that I don't think a lot of people realize. So for instance, law and government. Roman law has had a lasting impact on our law and government. Think about the Justinian Code, the concept of preliminary hearings, witnesses are all taken from the Great Roman Empire. Latin, which was the language of the Roman Empire, is the root of a lot of Romance languages. So our English alphabet is actually based on the Latin alphabet. So it's everywhere that sometimes you may not even notice. It's in our architecture. Roman architecture is known for the ark, which was able to hold more weight. The dome. Think about coliseums and stadiums that we have today in sports. It started with the great coliseums in the Roman Empire, where you had the gladiators going at it, where you had the chariot races, and now you have the Olympics, you have football stadiums, soccer stadiums, all from Roman influence. You also have an influence from Roman literature on Western thought. You have authors like Virgil, Horace, Cicero, and they even influenced people like Shakespeare, who wrote plays on Julius Caesar, Antony, and Cleopatra. Roman influence can also be seen in engineering, road building. As the phrase goes, all roads lead to Rome. So they were really good at building roads and making them durable. Infrastructure, aqueducts. They mastered the art of farming and irrigation. There's Roman influence in mythology, right? I think the game I used to play, Smite, had a lot of Roman gods in the game, right? We talked about the gladiator games and the entertainment that Roman culture really put on us. Even in the military, there's certain military aspects, not sure exactly what, but that have been impacted from the way that Roman soldiers used to when it comes to training. I think training and different formations. Think about movies that have been inspired by Roman culture: Ben-Hur, Spartacus, the two gladiator films, the Cleopatra film, Caligula, Agora, The Passion of the Christ, which I saw a couple months ago, Pompeii, Centurion. So really, Roman culture is all around us. Even in the, you look at civic buildings. Romans kind of expanded on Greek architecture and aesthetics. So the Greeks were known for the columns, but the Romans added kind of different style of columns, right, that you see on buildings in like government and institutions. So one of the things that this game reflects on is some Roman Latin terms like veni, vidi, vici, which translates to I came, I saw, I conquered. And it was said by Julius Caesar after a swift victory in the battle against Pharnaces II in 47 BC. So Julius Caesar is probably one of the most important figures in ancient Roman history. So I just wanted to talk a little bit and bring up some things about this table in Roman culture, because that's really what it's about. And I could go on and on, but it just shows you how extensive and lasting the Roman Empire has had an impact on us even to this day, right? And I'm sure you could think of many other examples. So now talking about this table, I think some of the things that I thought were kind of difficult was getting points. Points were very hard to come by. You could be playing for like 30 minutes and have less than 1,000,000 points. So it felt like usually when you play a pinball table, from what I find, is that the longer you play, the longer you have the ball in play, the more points you should have. But the way this table is, it's like if you're not doing the modes, if you're not getting combos or skill shot, you're just not really getting a lot of points. So that was one of the things that I did not like about this table, which made it a little frustrating. I like that it had kickbacks and left and right out lanes, but whenever you play this table, it feels like you're walking on eggshells, because I think, like Urko mentioned earlier in the week, is that the straight down the middle drain is huge, because if you don't hit those ramps with enough power, ball's going to go straight down the middle unless you can, nudge up or use both flippers to kind of make the gap smaller, right? So points were hard to come by, and I felt like, it was very easy to drain the ball in the middle. The way I got the most points was basically, doing a mode that I think it was called the Southern Garrison or Eastern Garrison, one of those modes they had, which gave me a lot of points. I think also the bonus, if I got the multiplier up, could help. But just kind of a table that it's not so... There's not a lot going on with it, and it kind of feels like it's just kind of like a flat table. It doesn't do anything to like inspire you to play more, really. It doesn't keep track of you don't have any RPG elements like you did in some of the other tables we had and the other Zen originals. But I think if you enjoy Roman, culture and you like all things Rome, I think this is a table that you could enjoy. But other than that, this table was not that fun for me personally. So I'm curious to know what you guys thought about it all around. And let's go and let's look at the scores here. So we had an open tournament, unlimited attempts, and our first place, Gapvik. Congratulations to Gapvik with 47 million points. We haven't seen Gapvik in first for a while now, but it's good to see him in first. So congratulations to you, Gapvik, for that first place score. And Gapvik is also one of our regulars. Second place, Quick Strike 395 with 41 million. Third place, another regular, UTD 4000 with 34 million. Congratulations to third place, UTD 4000. I think UTD got first last tournament, right? Fourth, we have Imminent Wall 929 with 22 million. Our friend Krobs, another regular with 15 million points. And I think Krobs just recently got this table too. So it's cool to see Krobs in the top 5. Going down the list, I came in 8th with 8 million points. 9th place, Luna Dreamstar with 6 million. 10th place, I beat my arch nemesis, King Balchi 100 with 3 million. So Balchi made it to the top 10, but usually Balchi is always ahead of me. So Balchi, now it's my kingdom now. I am Julius Caesar, and King Balchi is the other dude. So, 11th place, we have my friend Urko at 1945 with 2 million. Genuines is back in 12th place with 2 million points as well. Carpi Sun in 13th place with 2 million. Oh my gosh, look at all these, the crew, right, is all back to back. 14th place, Bad Jack Daniels with 2 million. Going down the list, V-Pin Attic with 1 million, close to 2 million points. Wombat in 19th place with 1 million points. In 20th place, we have Fabled Scarab 79 with 1 million points. Look how close. This is literally 200 points differential, right? So we're going down the list here. Just reading the names. So I think that's everyone. So thank you everyone who joined and participated. Hope you enjoyed Rome. And now let's go to Pasha. I just want to make sure the crossplay is on, because I know that that's been an issue. So we're going to go create Pasha. It's going to be a closed tournament. It's going to be 1 ball, unlimited players, but only limited to 10 attempts and 6 days. So 6 days, 10 attempts, only 1 ball. So today is, what's today? Today is the 13th, right? Yeah, Friday the 13th. So 6, 13, 25. Let's go. And here is the ID, and I'm going to give it 1 attempt. So password is 6, 13, 25. And let's play it. Good luck, everyone. This table I always found hard, but I find kind of fun too in a way. I like those like drop targets. Okay. Oh, there's a strength meter. Where is the
caravan's journey has begun?
It almost reminds me of the Rome table in a little way. Oh, here we are. We're in the bottom. Oh, come on, man. I could have played that better.
The caravan arrived to a small town. Book of Tales has opened.
Okay.
Choose your story.
But it's also very much like
Ball saved.
Totem, right? No.
Kickback activated.
Okay, we got the kickback. Let's go.
The carpet will carry you to the magic.
Oh, this is kind of like the Indiana Jones kind of thing. That was cool. That little mini playfield.
The compass
Oh,
leads
come on!
to the next
What was that?
zone.
No, no, no!
Ball
Oh my gosh. One more time. Just one more time.
The caravan's journey has begun.
Okay.
Hit the guards.
Oh no! I really like that mechanic though.
The Book of Tales has opened. Choose your story.
Okay. No story needed. I just need 1,000,000 bajillion points.
The Book of Tales respects your effort.
Oh no! Ball save!
You've got more time.
Is that a ball save? Oh, I thought that was a ball save. Well, guys, I'm going to keep it there because I don't want to use all my attempts. I'll probably be practicing as well. So I hope you enjoyed Pasha. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.